Alrighty, folks, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you may be. My name is Bojan Petreski. Today is January 11th, 2022. The disclaimer is there for your use and your understanding that this is for instructional and educational purposes only. Today we'll be doing the 3D market commentary, and we'll be getting started in just a second. Alright, disclaimer is there. Let's go ahead and get started. So this is what the 3D market commentary would look like in your inbox. We call it a 3D market commentary because we do a three-dimensional approach to the market. We look at the market climate, the buy and sell UFOs, and the market volatility. The market climate is giving us the direction of the market that it's currently going in, whether we should be looking for long or short opportunities. Buy and sell UFOs, the unfilled orders that are responsible for the turning points, and then market volatility, whether or not we should be adjusting our risk or reward ratios based on how that market is moving, how fast it's moving. Right? So, analyzing and utilizing those three dimensions, as I mentioned, um, we're going to look at five different markets here. We'll look at the S&P, crude oil, gold, the dollar, and Bitcoin. So the first one that we have here is the S&P 500. It is currently in a daily down climate, the fourth day out of typically three. We had quite the steep pullback yesterday, only to close back up into yesterday's range. Now we're also in that range. We pushed up a little bit above, but now we're back at it. So we're going to see where this goes. If you we are looking at a sell UFO right here at the all-time highs of 4808.25 to 4747.50, and down here 4479.75 to 4436.25. Um, Based on the VIX, we are in a little bit elevated territory with 19.4%. Daily expected move of 57.16. Now, the S&P, it has been since, I would say, since the Santa rally that we had. It did, the pause here around this 4,800 area. We saw a steep pullback down, tested these lows. It is kind of moving in an upward direction still. It kept those lows, obviously didn't close below. Um, so we're seeing which way this could go. There's many different ways to kind of skin the cat here, as we always say. But right now, we're still holding the lows and making new highs. The line in the sand that was here from a couple of weeks ago, 4,700, was, breached right before the new year on a very strong day up. As of right now, though, we've pushed down back into this range here that we've seen, in the ES trade in for a couple of months now, actually. All right. Now, if you're looking to educate yourself, if you're looking to expand your knowledge on future stocks, forex, or learn how to do proper back testing, trading plans, or utilize trading psychology to make yourself a more stable and more successful trader, you can browse and register for a course using this link here. Any one of the courses come with a 3-month complimentary access to Auto UFOs and Auto Climate. All right, now crude oil is next. So crude currently tested an upper UFO here at 79.30 to 82.33. Um, it is in an up climate, in an extended amount of an up climate, 14 days out of typically 7. So double the sensible amount that it goes up for as of today. Um, crude's just been, I was expecting kind of a deeper pullback and a pause from this sell off here. If I'm being honest with you, given the fact that we did have a UFO up here, though, and the fact of the matter is that at this gap here is where we have a bit of a higher concentration of unfilled orders. It doesn't surprise me that it went up to the UFO and now pushed down. It's testing it again, so it'll be crucial to see what happens today, if it's going to keep going upwards to fully fill any unfilled orders left, or if it's going to go lower. We're going to see. Right now, the sell UFO that we mentioned is there, 73.95 to 72.27 is the nearest buy UFO. Um, oh, I'm sorry, I just realized. So if you are counting everything from the first blue dot, whether it's thin or thick, then yes, you're in the 14th day. Otherwise, if you count only the confirmed climates, we're looking at 6 days out of typically seven. So this could still be a sensible climate. It depends on how you are counting it. All right, now if you need the Auto UFOs app, it is available for TradingView, TradeStation, and MetaTrader, and of course our very own platform Top. You can subscribe to any of those apps using this link here, and we do offer monthly or yearly memberships. All right, next one is gold. All right, so gold has also kind of become a little bit range bound after the couple of shaky moves from before. Actually, I can kind of show that a little bit better like this. There we go. So as you see, we do have a near UFO, first of all, 18082 to 1837, which is currently being tested. 1781.3 to 1753 even, which got, wicked into. This could or could not have been a fill. Depends on, let's see, where was the low? The low was 1781.3, so exactly to the tick on the daily on gold. So to the tick, it went to this one. So you may or may not have gotten filled if you were to put orders there. But right now, it is moving to the upside. Looking at the sell UFO 18082 to 1837, currently being tested. As I said, it actually already got tested, pulled back a little bit from it now, about three, close to 3 points, actually a little bit over 3 points. Um, Based on GVZ, we're looking at 15.56% volatility, 17.70 daily expected move, which most likely already took place. Gold has been, more or less range bound with a couple of, um, spots that went out of the range, but however, it's been mostly range bound, and I'll show you that by just showing you this essentially. As you see right here, I mean, this pretty much encompasses all of the moves. We've had an exaggerated move to the downside only to come back, another one only to come back, another one only to come back in this range. So as you see, we're still within this, and I still believe this is range bound, even though we've had a couple of moves that went out. Um, it's almost like gold is just returning to this mean of 1800 and just kind of staying there. And that's been happening for the majority of uh, Q2 and Q3. I'm sorry, Q3 and Q4 of last year. All right. Now, if you need coaching or support, we offer these daily live trading sessions. You can take a look at our calendar. However, if you're interested in it, you could sign up for the All Asset Advanced Coaching, where you can sign up to get one-on-one trading sessions with anyone in the instructors here. It may help you avoid bad habits that you don't know you have. That's something that is, I think, pretty cool to have if you are struggling with some things, and maybe you just need another person to just take a look and see what you're doing, and if there's anything that they could help with. All right. Just want to double check something here. Okay. Um, if you don't want to read this overview, we offer it that we offer as a newsletter. You can certainly join us here on YouTube. You can use this link here to go to our YouTube channel, and I'd appreciate if you like and subscribe to it. Um, oh, I'm sorry. I think I'm sorry. I skipped the dollar. But anyway, so that's our link for the YouTube channel. Becky and I do these daily trading overviews, the 3D market commentaries every day. So definitely check it out, and join us here for a morning coffee, right? All right. Looking at the dollar, almost almost no change from where it's been, right? It's just been bouncing between these two UFOs. And this is something that I'm looking at myself. The dollar seems to really respect, like to the point these UFOs. So I'm thinking of incorporating a bit of a like a longer term strategy, utilizing micro dollar contracts to just take these on the daily, regardless of how big they are. um, because it's not going to be a whole lot of risk unless it's this massive of a UFO, obviously. But these ones here are definitely takeable. So, anyways, back to the overview. Currently, it's in a down climate. It's confirmed the second out of typically six, so it's still got time to decide its direction. As you see, it's just been bouncing between these two UFOs here: 96,330, 96,67. We've had one, two, three, four tests on this UFO only to see a pullback down, meaning you definitely would have gotten T1, right? And T2 if it was the opposing UFO. You got it filled right here. So from right here to oops, from right there to here, it's been definite T1. If you took it back up here uh, as an entry, you got filled over there as a T2. If you took it here, went all the way here, didn't get your T2 yet, but you might have gotten on a trail stop pulled out here. So it's very interesting to see, especially the dollar. So that's something I'm doing on my own right now. Anyways, based on EVZ 5.66%, as I said, several tests of these UFOs, couple even on the one up above here. Um, and that's that for the dollar. Now let's look at Bitcoin. All right. So Bitcoin has been, has been getting battered. It's been, interesting to watch. As you see here, this was the previous low down here at on September 21st. The low was 39,537.5. So 39,537.5. Not 36, 39. All right, so 39,537.5, and this one went all the way down to a low of 39,617.5. Okay, so very, very close to where this previous low was. Okay, I just thought that was interesting. I was sure it was going to go through it and potentially test the 30s, but it just bounced like crazy yesterday, and I was actually watching it, happen in front of me. So that was really fun to see. But Bitcoin confirmed down climate for 10 days now. Nearest UFO is 45,705, 47,610. Nearest buy UFO is the one we saw down below, 32,820 to 31,615. Based on BVIN, 74% volatility, close to $2,000 for the day. Now, if you want to be a top trader, which is the Tradictive Options Planner platform, which is a broker agnostic platform. You can plug in your own broker. You can learn more. Subscribe to this link here. All right, and now last but not least, news for the week. So we already had Lagarde's speech. Powell testifies again. Bank of Japan speech. CPI in China. CPI in the U.S. Retail sales control group. I can't say I've seen this one. Michigan Consumer Sentiment Index on Thursday, and retail sales in China on Sunday. All right, that's that, folks. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoyed the session, and I will catch you next time.